Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It's Wednesday, November 18th. It's 9:25 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. A mix of green and red in the market. Bitcoin's been pretty volatile, so it's got the alt market all in a tizzy. Bitcoin coming in this moment at 17,761 after a flirtation above 18,000 for a little while. That $18,000 psychological level is really all it is. Once we get above it and stay above it, we'll be thinking about 19K, not 18K anymore, just like we're not really thinking about 16K anymore, which we were just recently. So dominance is 68.79%. That is pretty extreme. The market's going to do what Bitcoin does. Digibyte definitely showing up for work today, and we'll also take a quicker look at the end at XRP, who was king of the world there for a moment at 30 cents. Now it's down almost 4.5%. Ethereum coming in at negative 2%. Last 24 hours, 472, but still, it is way over that $450 psychological barrier. And Litecoin, who's been pumping and pumping and pumping, is now down 2.5%, coming in at just about $73. Volume last 24 hours for Bitcoin is insane. 6 billion, 3 billion of that on Binance, and Coinbase and Kraken not looking too bad either. I do believe pro.coinbase.com had some issues yesterday. It does not surprise me. Look at that insane volume. All right, blockchain whispers. Let's check out longs versus shorts sentiment on Binance at blockchain whispers. 53% long, 46% short. So the sentiment is long, but close. Commercial real estate, green candle today. Commercial farm fertilizer, agricultural fertilizer, green candle today. All right, Carnival Corp, the cruise line, green candle today. Royal Caribbean, green candle. Zoom Video, red candle. It seems to be continuing a downtrend last couple days for sure. And then Fiverr dumped, but now is pumping. But today, of course, it's got a red candle, but it is recovering. All right, let's look at the S&P 500. Slightest little green dot this morning. Russell 2000, same thing, slight green dot. DXY, Dollar Strength Index, red candle today. And KRE to show U.S. bank strength. It'll be a little green candle today. So the market is not opening roaring, that's for sure. My Chinese yuan, the yuan versus the dollar, which is my Trump versus Biden indicator, while we're doing all of our legality stuff and recounting and such. Hey, we're very, very strong for Biden, plus Biden for a couple days, but today we're opening with a rather powerful looking red candle. It just could be by chance, but I think I'm going to have to move my Trump versus Biden litigation, who wins the election, chart to neutral, at least so far today. All right, gold versus silver. Gold, tiny little green candle with a little tail, and of course silver basically looking the same. Overall, the market today is not opening roaring, but Bitcoin certainly has been, that's for sure. How many gold coins to buy a Bitcoin? 9.5. All right. The CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange futures, is 17,810 right now. And of course on Binance, Bitcoin versus Tether is 17,880. A little bit of a difference there, but not much. All right, the daily candle, as you can see, we are talking Darth Maul. Look at that, a tail in either direction, a wick, as they say. We have broken out of this upwards channel on the daily. 16,000 is this kind of like fishing string, this like stren, looking line here. We're not thinking about 16K anymore. That's old news. Now we're not even thinking about 17K. We're kind of looking at 18,000. When we break that psychological barrier, then we'll be thinking about 19,000. The world's looking pretty darn bullish. If we look at the MACD here, it is profoundly positive. The histogram is widening on the daily, even with a little bit of Darth Maul action, some crazy wicks in either direction. If you ask me, that's big money, clearing out some liquidity creating some liquidity by wiping longs and shorts to buy your Bitcoin on the exchange. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, as always. Okay, 4-hour chart, turning negative, beginning to close that histogram, but still above the mid-range. So overall, that could certainly change today. We'll see which way Bitcoin trends. 2-hour chart has the MACD has turned negative, and the histogram is widening in a negative direction. So, well, there you go. we are indecisive this morning. I would say if we look at the Bitcoin versus Tether on Binance, of course, we were pumping. We were way up here. I think we pumped all the way to like 18,450 or so with a wick. And if you do look, around this 18,100, 18,200, we were building a buy-sell volume. It was definitely building up. We didn't stay there. We got smacked down by 18,000. That's kind of to be expected. I'm surprised we broke above it so powerfully and stayed there as long as we did anyway. If you do look, we definitely are gaining buy-sell volume here at around a range between like 17,650 to like 17,850. So definitely we're building support resistance in the chart there, and definitely buy-sell volume. A couple steps down, there is a big spike in buy-sell volume and definite support and resistance in the chart at around 16,700. Worst case scenario right now, if we did get really wicky, if we did see some downtrending, here on the 45-minute chart, the 200 moving average is coming in right at about 16,500. But we do have a real spike in volume and support resistance in the chart to catch us around 16,700. Anyway, we shall see. We're cooling down after a massive pump. Let's just watch and see what happens. All right, XRP versus USD on, where is this? I think on Coinbase. Here's the deal. It's on Coinbase. I'm just mentioning this because, it's good to look at the big picture of things. After this 200 moving average cross here on the 45-minute chart, XRP versus USD has been doing quite well. It dumped along with Bitcoin. It was glory riding all the way up to like 30 cents. But right now it's retracing, but look where it's retracing, right here at the .382 fib line, and it's actually wicked down to the .5 fib line. So right where we're at, let's say we're beginning to find some upwards movement again. I think they call this a hammer doji, this little funny guy with the tail, usually denoting a change in direction towards the upside. So we shall see. This might be a bounce spot. It'd be nice to see XRP, and look at this, there's previous support and resistance in the chart right there. So it'd be nice to see XRP make this little move and find a new sideways where it's at and work its way back up. It seems like it's going to be excited by Bitcoin's movement. So with the Bitcoin dominance being so high, XRP will probably follow suit, but it's definitely in the running. Again, well over the 200 moving average, looking beautiful, retracing as it should, bouncing where you'd expect. It's good to go. Digibyte. I like Digibyte. It's a cool project, cool coin, cool alt, okay? It's had a hard time getting over this 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, but it's been flirting with it recently. And then with Bitcoin pumping, well, it followed suit, and it said, hey, I'll pump too, Bitcoin. And so it definitely really has done exactly that. It's pumped a bit. Our directional index is still in the green. The ADX is trending down, but it has plenty of room to turn around. The stochastic and RSI are way at the bottom, so they have plenty of room to move up. We shall see what happens. What's giving me a little bit of interest here in Digibyte versus USDT on Binance is this 618 fib line. That is a common place to retrace. And it certainly has. It's beginning to have a green candle so far. Let's see what happens. We're still above the 200 moving average. That's a very positive thing. ADX is good. Directional index is good. Stochastic RSI has room to move up. Are we going to see a .618 bounce? We shall see. I got my eye on it. I'm watching that thing. Thanks for watching. BitcoinDailyView.com's got links to all cool stuff that I talk about, some interviews I've done, etc. Thanks for Bitcoin truth seekers. I like blockchain education. I'm a member and I have been for 3 years at least, I think. What excites me most about blockchain education is exactly that, blockchain education, really crypto trading education. When you join, you click on training and basically we start from 0 and we go to 110 pretty darn fast. Sit back, chill, and watch the training videos and you will learn the blockchain education trading methodology, which I've been using for years, and it works really, really well. Exciting, yes, is that there is automated trading, also known as hybrid trading, where you get entered and exited based on blockchain education trading methodologies. Now, one of my favorite is right here, the long 90 hot signals. If I clicked on results here, I'll bring it up in a new tab just so it comes up fast. As you can see, day of, I did this on the 9th, and you can see the trades that were done here on the 9th so far today. Lots of them are blasted out, and you can see the profit rolling in. So basically, You tend to use this one. It's one of the more conservative ones. And with that said, basically I set my take profit at 2% and I make 2% over and over and over again all day long on calls. With that said, this is the auto trading performance. You can see the different types of signals that are here, and you can see this month how things have been doing. So basically it works, and that's really nice. I like it. It's cool. But what excites me more really is the training, and even more than that really is the community. I'll give you a quick look here, the blockchain education chat. Everybody's in there chatting away. We're having fun. And the deal is that having that community where you're sharing a trading methodology with both other people who are new and then people who are pros, who are endorsed, by Blockchain Education, people also who work there. And when you have questions as you're learning and you see charts, you see setups, you can start talking about them. And we're always talking crypto, kind of 24/7 in the chat. So, hey, if you click on the affiliate link, you save a little bit. Blockchain Education is not necessarily inexpensive, but the trick is if you want to learn to trade crypto, you want to learn a methodology that works, and then hang out with people in a chat that are using the same methodology, and also hop into some hybrid trading where you can start making money with that, well, it's kind of a good deal. If you're serious about trading crypto and you want to make money, hey, I've been doing it for years, and I'm here to tell you that, look, I love it. I do it. Join. I'll see you there in the chat. I'm Cowboy Craig in the chat. I'm always chatting about something, always causing trouble. It's a great crew, loving, good people that want to see you succeed. And there you go.